promise, and that child will be the child of the New Jerusalem. So we have to be faithful servants first in order to be worthy to be called children of God.
Amen. Now, two verses in the New Testament that are explicit about this second Adam are, the first is 1 Corinthians 15:45, and I've just honed in on the analysis here. You can go through that and any comment. And then the next one is, of course, Romans 5, which we've done a commentary on. You can maybe hit any high points there before we get to the biblical worldview that you laid out, and it'll be a few slides down. So you just take it from here and move through this as you wish.
Well, I think I was hoping you were going to do the presentation, but I think with Corinthians here, again, what's being referenced is the same thing that Jesus is talking about in John 3:13, that the man who is in heaven is not Adam, who sinned and fell from grace. This is the image of God. This is the Lamb who was slain before the foundations of the world. This is the only one who was found worthy to open the scroll. Nobody else. This is the image of God himself. And so here again, he's saying that so he says, so also it has been written, became the first man, Adam, into a soul, a living soul, the last Adam into a spirit, a life-giving spirit. So Adam Harishon, that's the first Adam, we call him Adam Harishon in Hebrew, is the one who was a Nishbat Chaya, who fell from grace. He became a living soul, but he fell from grace. The second Adam, which they call here the last Adam, is a spirit, a life-giving spirit, a spirit of sonship, which came down and changed the world 6,000 years ago and hasn't stopped changing it from that time until now, actually. But for the past 2,000 years, has been changing the world through that aspect through the Son of Man aspect, particularly through that aspect which he has given us, who have chosen to become children of God through the promise which was given us, and so he's still continually changing the world. That's the second Adam. That's life-giving spirit, which has really created every ease and blessing that humans have benefited from. Has come from this logos, has come from this logic.
And then Romans 5, the actual 13, for sin was in the world before the law was given, because of this, but sin is not taken into account where there is no law, which really helps us understand that death reigned. Still, there was no law, but this was the revelation at Mount Sinai, but there was a Derek Eric, there was the Noahide conscience to be brought upon people. So how, again, we see this is very important in always looking at the revelation of Mount Sinai is what we believe into. That's the revelation. As it goes back, it's not changing anything, it's just expanding something and calling a royal priesthood, a holy nation for him that we now as Hagarim can be also part of. So this death, Paul is actually just speaking to the Romans here who are needing to understand this in the midst of this Jewish persecution that was going on by the Emperor Claudius. And as we go further, the next slide,
okay,
we have this sketch that helps sort